2013, and what a prestigious year this is for us. We are now in our 8th year. We've been celebrating with Stoke Newington School, and now we became a diversity training centre for teachers, and then now Educate and Celebrate is a national teacher training programme which is attracting teachers from all over the country. And we've joined up this year with the fabulous Arsenal Football Club, so give them a massive round of applause. Now, tonight is one of those nights, kids and adults, where you are allowed to have your phone out, because I want you to be tweeting and Facebooking all night, please, about everything that goes on this stage.
Lesbian? Yeah. Gay? Yeah. Bisexual? Trans? Yes, we've said it in the Arsenal football stadium. Every year in LGBT History Month, we focus on a different subject. Obviously, we always focus on history, but we change subjects every year and have a look at what's going on in our schools and in our curriculums on that subject. And for 2 years, we focused on sport. The first year to shake the tree and wake everybody up, and the second year to get some things going. We found an open door with Pride Sports in the Wakefield, and then we found an open door with Sarah Phillips in the Rugby Football League, and we got Sheffield Eagles to run around one day in Sheffield on a cold day with our shirts saying, "School's out, let's tackle homophobia," written on their shirts. And then in Featherstone, the then Minister for Equalities came along and said, "I've got a good idea, let's have an LGBT sports charter." And every sport, at every level, elite level and at street level, can sign up to this charter if they want to welcome lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans people as spectators and as participants in their sport. And lo and behold, people signed up to it. And then way back in 2011, every Premiership team signed up to it, including Arsenal. Every elite sport has signed up to the LGBT Sports Charter, but our work is not over. We now have to make sure that they stick to what they say they're going to do, that it doesn't become a token gesture, that there's no box ticking involved, and that we get racism, homophobia, and all the other terrible things that happen on the terraces, off the terraces, and we need to make sport a safe space for participants and for spectators, whatever protected characteristic they belong to. Sports must be safe places for all.
Beginning of LGBT History Month, we gave a talk to the whole school, explaining this poster and in a way of explaining gender and sexuality.
Hiya, I'm Nafis.
I'm Adam.
I'm Isabel.
We need to understand the ideas of gender and sexuality, and it's all very complex, but we're going to try in just 10 minutes to give a very brief introduction. Whereas gender identity is about how you feel, biological sex is about how you physically are, and it doesn't have to match up to your gender identity.
unimaginable there aren't any gay players in football. Statistically, it's impossible. And yet there aren't many openly gay players out there. Our brief is not to out players. Our brief is to ensure that we cultivate an environment where anyone can be themselves and to ensure the game remains safe. We've publicly made a commitment to support Football versus Homophobia. We've taken a concerted effort to ensure across the games, there's not just the FA, across the games, so all our County Football Association, all of our grassroots clubs, all of our professional clubs like Arsenal, to get behind this campaign, Football versus Homophobia, because it's everything that's good about football, which everyone loves, or homophobia, which is something we don't want. And that message is really quite simple. So it is about educating, it's about raising awareness, it's about visibility of the topic too.
Everybody in the school and associated with the school, the students and the members of staff, to be able to be themselves as much as they possibly can. Because I know that in doing that, they can absolutely fulfill their own potential. And otherwise, if they're not able to be completely themselves, they feel restricted in some way. Absolutely champion LGBT work, appreciation of diversity. But I see it go beyond that, because by doing that, it also means that people recognise that they need to champion equality across all the differences that people may have. We're not a school where people will say, you're gay in a pejorative way. And it may not seem like that to us who work in that kind of environment, but that still actually does happen in some areas. And I think it's very crucial that everybody here continues to speak out against that, continues to do the work we are doing, continues to celebrate difference.
In my mind, I ask myself, what did my parents do? If that child was me and they went through what I wouldn't have had, I went through what they wouldn't have had to. Like lying to my family because I really don't fit in, or being told by my old friends that I'm more than a sin, or crying at night because weekdays aren't right, and feeling that there's something wrong with me because liking girls isn't right. Tight lips keep me quiet when my family's around. Try not to let that gaydar ring out a loud sound.
It doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they ball when I'm thinking about you. Ooh, no, 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 I've been thinking about you. You know, no, no, I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you, do ya?
Mate, listen, I told you something that's really important to me because you're my best friend. Don't make me regret this. That's it. Dan, come on. Dan! Hi, listen, hi. Yeah, I told him. How do you think he took it?
I'm happy to be this way, and I'm happy to throw these thoughts away. Today's a new day, I'm ready for it. And yes, I'll say it proud, and guess what? I'll say it loud. Today's a new day, I'm ready for it. Nothing's gonna ruin my days anymore. Today's a new day, and I'm ready for it. For today I am a child. For today I am a boy. For today I am a child. For today I am a boy.
All shine, every single person. I've been lucky enough to be in that situation, but I absolutely believe everybody in this room can be too. If you just accept who you are, the people around you accept who you are, and you shine with that.
Life is peaceful there, go west, in the open air, go west, where the skies are blue, go west, this is what we're gonna do. Go
homophobia, but just to think that that's about a minority issue, and it's not. Because if you think about LGBT equality, actually that is about all of us. Because it's about being able to be comfortable about who you are, being proud of who you are, whatever your sexuality, whatever your concerns, whatever your interests, and all of us celebrating that, celebrating who each of us are, being proud of that, and being able to be positive about equality for all of us. Second thing I want to say is it's brilliant to be here in the Emirates and to have the support for Arsenal, the support from the FA, because actually, here's, I think, a really serious problem, that there are no out gay footballers in the Premiership. In 2013, it's outrageous. In a sport that is so important to our national life, that worldwide there are so few openly gay footballers, because they don't feel able to come out, don't feel able to be part of that. And so that's why I think it's so important the FA is challenging that now. We have to challenge homophobia in all sports as well. Maybe it might be the homophobic bullying that actually a lot of women who like sport can face. Maybe it might be the pressure from sponsorship about to have a particular idea about what masculinity is in sport. Because sport can be really powerful. We saw that in the Olympics. Amazing Olympics that we had last year, which showed us so many things about the diversity of Britain and the LGBT, about the fact that you saw women in sport on telly that you hardly ever see, and our amazing disabled athletes who just did so much to inspire so many people. But sport can challenge prejudice, but only if we challenge prejudice in sport.
I feel alive. And the world is turning inside. Yeah, I'm floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time.
Oh, it's got all the Polari in it. I wonder where he picks it up.